We are also following the recovery efforts from the plane collision in Washington, D.C. Army engineers have started the delicate operation of removing pieces of the wreckage from the American Airlines jet and Black Hawk helicopter that collided last week. The victims' families continue mourning their losses. On Sunday, some of them gathered on the runway of Reagan National along the water's edge for a memorial service. At least 55 of the 67 victims have been recovered from the water. These are just some of them who've been publicly identified so far. NBC News correspondent Aaron Gilchrist joins us now from Reagan National. So, Aaron, first off, walk us through how this salvage operation is going to work and how long it's expected to take.
Well, Zinkley, we've been told it should take about 3 days to remove the airplane from the water here. After that, crews will then focus on removing the helicopter. That could take a couple of days as well. As we've been watching activity on the water here today, we have seen these crews from the Army Corps of Engineers, along with the Navy Supervisor of Salvage and some contractors as well, remove at least two big chunks of the airplane. There was an engine that came out of the water first thing this morning. Then we saw another large piece of the wreckage removed from the water as well. There was a point in that process where the work seemed to stop. We saw a tent erected on one of the boats that's in the water here. We were told last night that if during this process crews found remains, they would stop the work process so that they could then switch to a recovery of remains process, one that would be dignified, where they could pull those remains from the water, from the wreckage possibly, and then take them to shore to the medical examiner. And so that's what we believe may have been happening when there was a brief stoppage in the work that was happening here today, Zinkley. This will continue again for at least 3 days.
Yes, such a complicated effort, Aaron. And I know the National Transportation and Safety Board investigators are also looking at the black boxes from both aircraft right now. In part, they're trying to figure out the exact altitude where this collision happened. Why is that information so critical?
Well, those data recorders, the voice recorders, the flight data recorders, all contain some really critical information to help investigators understand what exactly happened here. As you said, they've been able to listen to the voice recorder and get some of the data from the airplane. The last update we got, they hadn't yet been able to get data from the Black Hawk helicopter's recorder. We know that the airplane's data recorder showed that it was at an altitude of 325 feet when this collision happened, give or take a few feet. The radar in the tower here at Reagan National Airport showed 200 feet. Now, there is a delay in the radar sweep, but those two differences, it's about a 100-foot difference in where this collision happened in the air, and they need the data from the helicopter now to really corroborate what the airplane's data suggested so they get a better understanding of where this collision happened, and then, Zinkley, they try to figure out why.
Thanks for watching. Stay updated about breaking news and top stories on the NBC News app or follow us on social media.